I just want to show a quick experience that I had with this expedition. My family and I rented this 2026 expedition for our family trip to Niagara Falls. And this is the whole truck. So this is the Platinum Max car. So this review is not so much about the exterior to show you guys. I just wanted to share a quick things that I like, things that so far I've noticed. We just did a 5.5 hours trip to Niagara Falls. I will share more information as I drive it while I'm here for the couple of days that we rented this car for. But one thing I wanted to mention is just that, I like this wheel, but I feel like it's a little small for this car. This car is big. Great family car, by the way, for a trip. So I'll talk about the things that I like first, and then I'll talk about the things that I don't like. I will drive this car for a couple more days, then I'll make a final video about the things that I like. But so far I can tell you this car is very spacious, has a ton of space for the family. We are a family of 4, but the mother-in-law is traveling with us, so it's perfect. We can put a lot of stuff in the back. So let me drive this car a couple more days, and then I'll give my final review. So one of the things too that I like about this car is the fact that as a family car, it serves its purpose. I'm going to talk about this again when it comes to this, but you can see the amount of space that, we have 2 kids. My mother-in-law's traveling with us, so, this is putting the 3rd row down, how much space you have in the back. Say you only have 2 kids, it wasn't me and my kids only traveling. This is how much room you would have. Now, right now, I know the gas is a little pricey. To fill up this tank, it cost me about $100 and change, about $1,111 just to fill it up. It gives you up to 460 miles, but it is a rental, so it's only good here for the weekend, so I'm not keeping it. Thank God. Can't afford that gas right now. But point is, has good range. It did take us a 5.5 hour trip without stopping for gas, and then we were able to use the car the whole time. I only had to fill that once. That's on our way back. Last night I filled it up, so I still had about 60,000 miles, and we went to Canada with it. So gas is good, I'm not gonna lie. But just wanted to talk about this real quick, the bed, how much space we have. Right now I'm getting ready to pack up to go, but just wanted to share that with you real quick. So one more thing that I like is the fact that you can have a car seat here and still be able to move this chair. Now I'm putting my bags in the back, obviously you can see that, but I just wanted to show you real quick. Now a big man like me may not be able to go, but a kid, my son, he'll go in perfectly, no problem. Now on the other side, we don't have any car seat. An adult can just go straight into the back. No problem. We had 2 adults in the back with my son here. When we had the 2-seater up, they were fine. Comfortable. No problem. Yeah, so I like that. This is very, very good as a family car. And it's very easy to, as you can see, to put back. Another thing too I want to mention, the storage area in this thing is sick. It's really, really good. So I just wanted to point that out because you do have a lot of storage, plus you have this. So, all right, so this is the final review for this car. So what do I actually think about this? So this is, again, the Expedition 2026 Platinum, the highest trim you can get. Things that I love about this car. Now, for long trip, this is the perfect car to get. I mean, one of the best to get. Right, it gives us about 460 something miles. We drove 5.5 hours, and I still had leftover gas to move around. And like I said, I only put gas once. Once we got there and to get back. So now obviously we have to return the car, so we have to put gas. Gas came up to 100 and change. Now this is the bad part. Now if you own this car and you have to drive this every day to go to work, this is why I feel sorry for you, right? But this is not a conversation right now. So first thing, this car technology is pretty good. It works well. Things works perfectly. I don't have any problem with it. Chairs were comfortable. Visibility was great on the highway part. Now, one thing that I wish could be different. Now, the screens were great. You know, you can see everything here. Top screen. You know, you had the music, and you also had this screen that projected also the. You can have different things in here, but everything works well. I would not complain about the space. I had everything that we needed for this road trip. Now, things that I don't like, things that it's not that I don't like, I just think that it could be better. Screen right here, I don't understand why we have such a big gap on the dash. This is a lot of space being wasted. I'm not gonna talk about the material about this car because this is not a my easy pass. I'm not doing a full depth. I'm sure that there are a lot of YouTube videos about this, and this video is mostly for road trip. When it's very sunny, it gets really dark. I'm not sure why they put the screen so far back forward. If I were you guys, I'll put this a lot further up to eliminate the glare, because when you're driving and it's very sunny, it's very dimmed. Even the screen here as well. Now, granted, I'm sure you could put some type of tent on top, which would definitely help with this screen, but that screen right there is way too far back, and there's a lot of space being wasted here. Nonsense. I don't understand. This could have been a lot more useful for other things, but you know what? That's just one thing I will say. Now, obviously, people like physical buttons. We got used to it. I didn't have any problem with it. These buttons, they're very sensitive touch, but you get used to it. Now, as far as this wheel goes, I'm sure if you drive this every day, you get used to it, but it feels a little, I get why they did this, but also it feels a little, I don't know what the word, it feels like something you would drive on a Tesla, like a small car, not for a big car, you know, and you know what I mean? And that's the only thing. Now, driving this big car on a regular street, local road, you feel the weight. That's when you start really feeling those. When you have to make a right turn or left turn, you really have to slow down, making sure that you're not speeding. Obviously, you shouldn't be speeding, but you also have to make sure that you completely stop and then you make that left turn in slow motion, because if you're trying to do it a little fast, everybody in the back will be like, whoa. And that's what happened to me. I tried it, and you know, yeah, you feel the car, the heaviness of the car when you're driving on local. Again, if you own this car right now at this moment, June 2026, gas is expensive, especially, I don't know where you live. We live in New York, and man, like I said, to fill up this tank, it was expensive, 150 and change. So overall, I really like this car for road trip purposes, but I wouldn't buy it to own it, because of gas purposes. Yes, this is a lot of cars. Thank God we're a family of 4. I have a boy and a girl and my wife, and like I said, my mother-in-law came on this trip with us. That's one of the reasons why we had to rent this. And we like to rent cars too when we doing a road trip. We don't like to take our personal cars. We don't want to put that much mileage on it, and it's just easier that way. But I like this car. Just like I said, the only things I don't like is the little things that, you know, the screen, the space, but everything else is great. You know, as you could see in the beginning of the video, I talked about a lot of other things, but for the most part, I would recommend this for a road trip for sure. Very comfortable, very easy to drive on the highway. The cruise system really works well, as it should be. This one doesn't have the hand-free one, but hey, what are you gonna say, right? But yeah, definitely recommend this for a road trip purpose. But yeah, for everyday use, I don't know how far you have to drive. Good luck with that, because you would definitely be seeing that guy's price you'll feel it. Anyway, guys, I hope this video was helpful for those who own an Expedition Unknown. You know what it's like to own this car. Your own experience, obviously. I'm sure you guys shared it on YouTube, but this is my own experience for the weekend. I don't have any really much complaint to talk about. I don't want to talk bad about this car because I've only owned it for 3 days, and well, I rented it for 3 days mostly, but it served its purpose, and I'm very happy with it. I was surprised with the gas price, but overall, I'm happy with the choice that we made for the road trip. Anyway, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Come back to see what's next on the list. Peace.
Intent to get a peace deal with Iran done today.